Well, you can support Theater Squared at the annual Gala for Education and Access. Chad and Chris are here to share more on the event as well as what shows are coming up. Theater Squared, thanks for being here both. So great to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us. Love having you in studio.
We love Theater Squared. And for me, I'm not native to NWA or really Arkansas, but I've been here for a long time. But I still don't know the history of Theater Squared and how everything got started. Can you fill us in there?
Well, the history of Theater Square started, we're in our 17th year, started by our artistic director right now, Bob Ford, and a cohort of his friends. Just had a vision of doing live performing theater, and started out as a small theater. We met for years in the Nadine Baum Studios, and through a lot of trial and error, but a lot of love, theater grew and grew and grew to the point of where we outgrew that space, and now we're in the brand new Theater Squared building.
Beautiful space.
Beautiful space on the corner of West and Spring, 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art building, really designed for community as well as theater. You can come in at any time to get coffee, wine, beer, as well as a great meal, even if you're not there to catch a great show. So we absolutely love the space.
Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely a beautiful space. And you know, when you think about Theater Squared, a lot of people think about shows, but you also do so much more, especially from an education standpoint. Let's talk about the education initiative.
Yeah, so our education program has been around since the very beginning. We actually did our first summer camp before we actually did our first show at Theater Squared. So we've done summer camps, we do classes. Our biggest program though is we send a tour out across Arkansas. We see 25,000 students this past year, and a lot of those are at schools where they don't have any theater program or they don't have access to theater, they can't see theater. So we're really proud of all the stuff that we do, and we get to hang out with those cool kids.
Sure.
Yeah. And speaking of being proud of the stuff you do, you've got an opportunity to celebrate everything that you do at the upcoming gala, right? What are the details there? Can we talk about that event and what we can expect? Fill us in.
Yeah, so the gala is coming up actually next week, May 18th, Fayetteville Public Library at 6 o'clock p.m. Tickets are still available right now.
Okay.
It's a wonderful, wonderful event to help support Chad and his team and all of their efforts with ensuring that our youth and anybody that wants access to our education efforts, as well as their great apprenticeship program as well. We don't talk enough about that either, but just a great night of entertainment and honoring community servants. Miss Jane Hunt is going to be acknowledged at that event as well. So just a great, great opportunity. Still have a lot of opportunity for corporate sponsorships. So any of you corporate entities out there that are looking for a great night and want to sponsor a worthy cause, look us up.
Okay.
You're the cause.
Look us up.
Yes.
We really like to talk to you.
I feel like he just set you up a little bit because we don't talk about apprenticeships enough, right? Can you fill us in on that?
Yeah, so we are in our second year of our apprenticeships. We bring on apprentices for 40 hours a week for the full 9 months of our season. And the idea is that in theater, we've had a lot of times where theaters are not they're not paying their interns or apprentices very well. So we are paying a living wage to these people to allow them to learn and work in our departments. And hopefully they go off and do amazing things across the country.
Yeah, okay, so education programs as well as apprenticeships, you have all of that happening, and this event helps to fund all of those things and more, right?
And more,
Yeah, absolutely. And we do have a graphic that we want to show about some upcoming events for the season 18
Look at that.
of Theater Squared. So lots of shows coming your way. We recently had the cast of Chicken and Biscuits on the show, which you can still see and get your tickets to. So lots more to come from Theater Squared.
Yeah.
And Chad, thank you so much
Thank
for joining
you.
us
Thank
today.
you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's going to be a great
Anytime.
event for sure.